Okay, I gotta eat and go live at the same time. Let me put this thing behind me. Child, I gotta eat and go live at the same time because I gotta be at work. Mm, mm. I need to title this Dell ASMR. And that's if y'all can hear me. No, y'all ain't gonna be. I don't know. New plant. Who it is? And she's so cute. Child, somebody had put this plant in the backyard. And like before they switched managements in my backyard, they had when I first moved here, they had all these like turtles in the water, just real nice fountain. There's turtles in there. And then it was one day I came out and the turtles was gone, and of course I thought it was because my dogs was chasing the turtles and I'm in the backyard like, leave that turtle alone. They took the turtles out and it was like somebody gonna take them to a place. What you eating, child? I made the best vegetarian meal. It is you can see the corn that I put in there, but it is mini peppers, sweet mini peppers, potatoes, lentils, onions, and did I have something else? That was it. Oh, mushrooms. Okay. And then I put the corn in there, and it is so good because I was like, I put the lentils in there because I was like, what am I gonna have for the meat? For the protein. It is so good. In fact, I'm gonna take something to work too. But anyway, so when the new management switched over and I saw them like pulling the weeds out the grass, you gotta try it. It is so good. I saw them pulling the weeds out the grass. I started helping them the grass to grow, and then I started like beautifying the backyard. I took the plants off of the porch that they had just put it on there. I am gonna eat this corn along the way, child. Please, yeah. I took the plants and I started putting the plants back in the little spots around the like fountain. And then, so every time somebody like leave the building, they'll take like a plant. So the other night I came out, but like we put the big old plants like all around so it could like beautify the walkways or whatever. But the other night I came out and this plant was out here and I was like, oh no, this belongs in somebody's house. I know, look, because they had left a pot, the stand for it. And I was like, oh no, this plant need a home. This plant need to be in somebody's house. And I was like, and I know exactly whose house it's gonna be in. Mine. I got the perfect spot for it. So I took it. And I gave it a home, and I even put my little things that I had in it because I found these. See those little things, these little pendants? Ain't they so cute? I put them in there. And honey, yes. I came on here to tell y'all though about my chair. I don't know. I might have to tell y'all about the chair another time because I gotta spend this last 5 minutes getting dressed. I gotta tell y'all about the chair. I reorganized my studio that I like do my Tuesday podcast in, and it made it like so spacious because I had like all this like big old bulky printer in there. And so no, I'm not Indian. I am American. But I needed like a stool because the laptop was on the shelf. I needed a stool on the shelf. I needed a high stool. And I was searching on, websites for a stool, but like all the stools, the perfect ones was like $300, which I'm not gonna spend. And then the other ones was You had to buy two. And I'm like, I have a small space. So I'm like, what am I going to do with two? But I was searching 40-inch high back bar stool with footrest. Okay, I also say armrest, but it was the footrest was the major part, because you know when you're on a stool and your feet is just dangling. Hey y'all, hey Black D, hey Rihanna Al Amjad, hey Miran, hey Pirashatam, hey Rakasha. When you on a stool, your feet be dangling. Sometimes your feet like swell up. Anyway, when I was searching, I was out back. Thank you so much, Black D. I have a husband, child. Yes, I do. I don't know where he at, but yes, I do. I was searching, and then I stopped and I prayed for a minute, and I was like, Lord, send me a stool, a tall stool that's perfect for my office. What am I eating? The best vegetarian meal I ever made in my life. And just so I went out back. I said that prayer 2 days ago. Then I went out back yesterday to like search again. And my neighbor is passing with his surfboard. And he was like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I'm just searching for a stool. Oh, they light. They light. They real light. They like featherweight light. In fact, I have everybody to see. The question is, how do you support your ears in them chains? They super light, Daz. So anyway, so I searched. I said, after I prayed the next day, my neighbor is walking by with his surfboard, and he is like, I'm telling him I'm searching for the stool. And the thing about it too is my house is full of things, like antique things that I have found at different places. You know, somehow they have all matched. And I wanted, like, I like different pieces, but out here on, like, sometimes I'm scared to get stuff on Craigslist because I don't know how they've been taken care of. I don't know if they got bugs in their house, and I don't want to bring nothing in here. And guess what? He says, I have a stool in my place. And the thing about it too is it's a old-timey stool. And thank you so much. God got me. I thought of another idea too that I'm gonna make. He was like, the only thing about the stool is I only have one. Now I just told you I was searching for a high back stool. And I just needed one because I just needed one for my office. He was like, you can come upstairs and you can get it right now. Child, let me show y'all the stool. Let me show y'all the stool. Look at this old-timey. That's my charger on there. Old-timey. You know, antique. Look at the footrest. Rusted, high back antique. You'll never get this nowhere else. You have to have. I just had to share that because then my neighbor was like, well, look, if you don't want it, you could just give it back. And I was like, this is actually answered prayer. Like, I just prayed for this stool. Didn't have to spend $1. Well, I do have to spend $1 because I said I was going to play it. He was like, well, how much can you give me? And I was like, $50 when I get paid. And he was like, absolutely not. You're going to send me $10 or $20. That's it. Okay. I just had to share that. I got to go. Love y'all. Bye.